Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am very excited because we have a new Wii knife. It is that time again, baby. Are you ready? Are you excited? Huh? Can you feel that? Huh? Can you feel it? Oh my gosh. Now this one, yeah. I saw this one when I went to Blade Show. It was like a prototype. This one's going to be the real deal. And, you know, I don't even remember what it looks like at the moment. I think I have a couple numbers written down, like for lengths and stuff like that. But if you've never experienced a Wii knife before, this is like one of my favorite all-time. I mean, you know, one of my everyday carries is the Wii Equivoc. This one right here. It's my EDC. They're not cheap knives, but they are extremely well made. They always have really good materials. And without further ado, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is a bigger knife than I expected. This is the Wii knife ARCHEOZOIC. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its archaeozoicness. And there are 4 different variations of this model. So if you don't like the way this one look, I will, here in the next minute or two, I'll flash them across the screen what the other ones look like. Now this one has something very, very different, which I have never seen before. Let me wipe this off. I have literally never seen anything like this, and I've seen a lot of knives. It has the interframe lock called the GTC, and it was designed by Gustavo T. Caccini, I believe is the name. So let's check out this interframe lock. I completely forgot about that. That's in my notes. I was like, what's an interframe lock? Oh my. Okay. So that is very interesting. We'll see what that's all about here in just a second, because if I don't show you the outside, it has a very long pocket clip. Look at that. Let me see. Let me take this knife out of my pocket and put this one in my pocket and see how it feels. Oh yeah. In and out of the pocket is dreamy. So it doesn't have too much tension. And look at this. It has a floating, oh, very interesting. Look at that. A floating back spacer that you can also put a lanyard in. Okay, and they put enough room in there so you could get a lanyard in it. That is cool. Oh my, this is very cool. So there's your inner frame lock. It does have a titanium pivot collar. This is a flipper, and it has good jimping on the flipper. Not as aggressive as I would prefer. Civivi, Wii, and Sencut usually have really good aggression. We'll see how that comes into play. It looks like I do have a landing pad here, which is probably going to help my finger do a little bit of the launch. But here's a look at that aluminum foil. Oh my, look at that. Aluminum foil carbon fibre, a little bit of carbon fiber. I guarantee, no I don't. I'll bet $1. I'll bet someone $1 on the live stream that there's probably a copper version of this variant. But okay, I want to see this blade. I know I've been talking too long. I apologize. Not really. Are you ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at that blade. Bowler M390. And wow, there is something that Wii Knife does with the finishes of their blades that to me is captivating. Absolutely captivating. Look at the direction of the lines, the satin lines here, and then up on the flat, and then it's also different up on the swedge of this blade. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. I could just sit and stare at it. And the jimping up here, oh, that is perfect. El Perfecto jimping. Oh my gosh, wow, that is gorgeous. Plenty of room for sharpening. Let's see what this is going on here. So we're about what, 45% lockup on this interframe lock. Oh, okay. I was worried about that. I was wondering what that was going to feel like. So what they've done is they've made a frame around it. That way it's down here and oh wow. That is comfortable. That is very comfy. There is adequate would not be giving it justice. There is plenty of room to get in there to disengage. Oh my gosh, to disengage that frame lock. I have never seen anything like that done. And looking down in here, let me get a little bit of light action. There is a steel lock bar insert still. And if you look right here on Let me get you in here, get you over here where I can see. Let me turn my light down. Let's see if I can get you in there with just enough light to see the inside of that frame lock. See that milling right there? It has that little bit of extra grab to it. Wow. So we have good lockup. Oh my gosh, it is drop sheddy, which I was already expecting that. And look at that centering. There's no doubt as to the centering of that blade. So let's check out. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do a couple quick size comparisons because I'm holding back right now. I'm trying not to freak out because this thing is just gorgeous. Here's my Wii Equivoc, my EDC. So if you are a Wii fan and you have some Wii knives, there's the Equivoc. And then I got this one out because, oh my goodness, look at that same type of beautiful finish. This is the Wii OAO, otherwise known as the one and only, which this is an integral, in case you didn't know. Look at that. Oh, this thing. Wii knives, I am captivated by them. They're just so nice. Fit, finish, action, ergos, they're just always so good. So there's a couple Wii knives for some comparison. Now, how about this? How about a Civivi Elementum 2 button lock, and you know we got to show it, a QSP Penguin, because everybody should have a Penguin, right? So this is a large size knife. I would call this regular size, but we'll call it a large size knife. It's not small. No. Now, from tip to tip, this bad boy is 8.93 inches, 227 millimeters. You have a 4.93-inch handle when it's closed, and your blade is 4 inches, 102 millimeters, pure Bowler M390 drop point. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So all you folks out there that are always screaming that you want a 4-inch blade, Wii has delivered. Oh my goodness. We put two more popular knives up here real quick. Like there's a Spyderco PM3 and here's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 for reference. Trying to put them pivot to pivot. Okay, are you getting it? Look at that. It makes the Paramilitary 2 look like a smaller knife. The finish is absolutely flawless on this thing. The fit, it is absolutely rock solid. The fit and finish are just flawless. Now, the action, let's back out here just a little bit. The action, oh my goodness, it's so good. So I thought originally when I first felt this, that didn't have enough aggression on it. I think it is just right. I guess they knew what they were doing. Because the way that your finger kind of falls up here, there's room. There's nothing bumping you out of the way. So you're not having to slide with just the tip of your finger. My finger is kind of grabbing it right where it's supposed to. So the placement of that small flipper is phenomenal. It doesn't have any other deployment method. Now, the ergos, my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And let's see what it feels like. Just giving it the regular hold there. And then the Beez squeeze, I'm not getting any hot spots, nothing that you wouldn't expect from a slightly 90-degree-ish angle. I am feeling this one right here. If you look at the very top right here of the bolster, I can actually put my fingernail on the edge of that. That right there, I'm feeling. It's a little, oh wow, look at that. That titanium kind of has a, what do you call that? Kind of a frosted finish. And that is cool. Look at this. Look at that. That is very neat. That is a first for me. I've never seen anything like that. But the smoothness is exactly what I would expect. I would expect nothing less from Wii Knife. Oh, before I forget, just in case you don't know, if you're not a regular viewer of the channel, I have a standing 15% off discount code with Wii Knife. And their second and third companies, Civivi and Sencut. But the 15% off code, I'll have it down in the description and also in the comment section. I always pin a comment. So if you just look in the comments, you'll see I have an entire list of discount codes and knives and gear and sharpening supplies and all of that good stuff. Now, every Friday night, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We talk about knives just like this, and any questions that you may have that I may not have answered during this short video, that's where we do size comparisons. I can show you things up close. We can talk about it more. People always have questions. That's where we get to interact, more so than even the comments. I really appreciate it when you leave a comment and you hit the thumbs up button on my videos. That helps support what you're getting to see right now. It helps support me get in here nice and close and getting to show you what it looks like. And then on Fridays, that's when we get to talk about it in person. And you will really be glad if you start coming to the live stream. It will become addictive. You will always want to be there every Friday night. So tell me, what do you think of the WE knife ARCHEOZOIC? Holding it in the traditional fashion like this is comfortable. I'm locked in. That is extremely good jimping. And I guess I can come up here and do this. I'm wondering is that so I can get up there a little farther to do a little pull cuts? And you know, my goodness, push cuts with this big 4-inch blade. with that dip, you still have a lot of blade out in front of it. And you can do a little bit of this action, a little bit of swing, swing, swing. I can see this being someone's everyday carry knife. And oh my gosh, a big 4-incher like this. I mean, who doesn't want a big 4-incher? You know what I'm saying? Wow. I'm excited to talk about this one, and I am, whoa, boy, I cannot wait to show this off. Now, for all you naysayers and you grumpy gunts out there, grumpy gusses, or I wouldn't pay that much for that knife. Listen, this knife is for purveyors of the fine knife arts. This is for people that collect knives. Yes, not everyone uses their knife to backpack in the wilderness for 6 months, although I imagine you could. But this is a knife for people that maybe you have a grail. You're looking for that next wonderful knife just to have, just to enjoy the acoustics, enjoy the feel of it, enjoy cutting. Or there are some folks that have what you call a safe queen. They just want to look at it. They want to keep it flawless. There are knife collectors. They'll collect it, keep a knife for a while, and then they'll sell them and get the next best knife. That's part of the whole collection thing. And we talk about that on the live stream. So tell me what you think about the new WE knife ARCHEOZOIC. I think it is fantastic. So much that I'm spitting all over it. But give me your opinions. And then go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.